Hi, this is Brittany Vasquez for the Unit 4 Journal. The first thing that we talk about is reflecting on our ability to research effective sources. So I think more so throughout my journey in college or going to school, I've really learned to um, better my skills into determining which resources are effective and useful. Along with that, I've been able to take those tips and those strategies that I've learned and put them into my daily life. I am an instructor in the military and I teach in the medical field. And so it's important for me to make sure that when I'm finding amplifying information for my lectures, that I find information that is relevant and effective. So I have to really double check my resources and make sure that there's no propaganda kind of sitting behind it. So a lot of times, especially in the medical field, you'll find web pages or articles that are really trying to sell something like a medication or a service. So it's important for me that I choose resources that are not pushing an agenda. Um, the next question is, how do you differentiate between fact and opinion? For me, the way that I really try to determine if something is a fact or opinion is I try to look at things from different perspectives. So something that I might think to be true or a fact, I try to say, is there a way that somebody else can disprove this or discredit this statement or put their opinion or their life story into the statement and make it not true for them. I think when you can do that, that makes something more of an opinion than a fact because it's not tried and true no matter the situation or background. Um, Another thing that we talk about is routinely seeking opposing viewpoints. I personally do a lot of time in research, or put a lot of time into researching opposing viewpoints. One, because I am a person that likes to be fully prepared when I come into a situation, and I hate being caught off guard because it throws me off. It throws my routine off. It throws my vibe off. Um, so I try to consider any argument that somebody could bring to me so that I'm prepared to answer this and I'm not walking around stumbling on a question or seeming uninformed about a topic. Another reason why I think it's important is because I think it's hard for me to take information and look at it in an abstract point of view. So if I don't have an idea about it or a concept about it, it's hard for me to make up a concept without really considering other people's input. So I ask a lot of questions about how would you feel about this situation and how could you rebuttal whatever my topic would be. What are some things that invoke thought into somebody else? I try to get as many opposing viewpoints from people as I possibly can. The three tips I found for using source support, what I think is important is providing vivid descriptions because, like I said, it's hard for me to come up with concepts if I don't have a preconceived idea or something that I can really paint in my mind. If you leave it up to me to paint it, I'm going to paint something that's completely off topic. Another thing is to use definitions and talk about things in layman's terms because we all have different backgrounds, we all have different education. So I think putting everything on a clean, even slate is good for the audience to really get what you're talking about. And then the last one is to think critically about analogies. Like I said, it's hard for me to make up concepts on my own. So if I can really relate a topic to something that I already know, that makes me understand that topic a little bit better. Those are three things that I hope to use in my upcoming speech. And I think Chapter 8 did a really good job at breaking down all of the topics, or a lot of, what is the word that I'm looking for? Uh, source supporting tips. I know some of the things I didn't relate to were the things that have to do with numbers because I'm not a numbers person, but I hope that all of these things I can use or I can find good ones to really hone in my topic. Thank you. Have a good day.